With Roman Reigns relinquishing the WWE Universal Championship last week, Baron Corbin is in the ring with the Universal Championship belt around his shoulder. Damn, that just looks so out of place. And then he says things like, yeah, with the Universal Championship, moving on from last week, because last week, yeah, it was emotional, but we got to move on. Of course, he gets a couple of boos from that. He says, personally, he hopes that Roman Reigns gets better. Professionally, when he comes back, he hope he's not on Raw. Fine. Fine, yeah, try to poke that bear of the audience and the fans and everything like that, trying to remain your heeldom. And then, you hear the guitar riff. Brock Lesnar comes out with Heyman. Baron Corbin tries to do an announcement of Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, and Heyman was just like, stop, stop, stop. I think everyone else in the damn galaxy was thinking the same thing about Corbin. Like, look, Corbin, just quit. Let Heyman do this shtick. And he said, you have your shtick, I have mine. And then he does it. Yeah, his name is Paul Heyman, and he introduces Brock Lesnar, you know, the Beast, the Conqueror, all that. He says that, once again, Lesnar will win the Universal Championship back. Not a prediction, it's a spoiler, and a heads up. Do we really want to do this again, though? Do we really want Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion again? I don't want that, because he'll just, poof, disappear once again and have no challengers for the damn thing. So, Strowman actually comes out, hits the ring, and says he will become the Universal Champion, and of course, Lesnar will get these hands. Now, this is what I didn't understand. Strowman was just in the ring and facing off against Brock Lesnar, just a face-off, and Corbin steps in between them and tries to hold Strowman back. And I'm just like, that's garbage, you know? No. Stupid. So what happens? Power slam to Corbin. He stares down Brock Lesnar. Strowman picks up Corbin again. Power slams him again. That crowd was unrelenting because they was always chanting one more time. So what's the Strowman do? A third power slam. So there were 3 power slams to Baron Corbin, and then Lesnar picks up Strowman and gives him an F5. And holds up the belt, and leaves. Alright. I guess that's fine. So, Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. I just don't like this Lio Rush thing. If Bobby Lashley could have pulled off being a heel or being a bad guy or being anything like that alone, that would have been much, much better. But we all know that Bobby Lashley doesn't have the mic skills to do it. But he doesn't really need it if he's just going to go in and destroy and be arrogant like that and just do a whole bunch of flexing. He could do that alone without Lio Rush being so freaking annoying. And Balor wins by disqualification because of what Lio Rush did. Balor was about to go for the coup de grace, and Lio Rush just gets up on the apron and pushes him off. Now, that wasn't the first time that Lio Rush interfered, but I was just like, oh, God. And what does Lashley do? He takes advantage of the situation and attacks, throwing Finn Balor all over the place, holding Finn Balor so Lio Rush can slap him. I'm just like, ooh, man. And then Lio Rush gets a text on his phone or whatever. Goes to the back. They talk to Baron Corbin. Corbin was like, I like what you did. Blah, blah, blah. You deserve to be rewarded. And you're going to be put into the Crown Jewel Best in the World tournament. Even Bobby Lashley had to ask, wait, the bracket's already full. Who am I replacing? He's replacing John Cena. Now, in a real life situation, John Cena did not want to go to Saudi Arabia. So, there you have it. There's Cena's way out. Bobby Lashley in. So, in the first round, Bobby Lashley will face Seth Rollins. Alright. So, I guess that's okay. Also in the first round bracket, Kurt Angle will face Dolph Ziggler, Rey Mysterio will face The Jizz, and Jeff Hardy will face Randy Orton. Alright. So we have a 5-on-5 women's match. Trish, Lita, Natty, Bayley, Sasha versus the Riot Squad, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James. Well, guess how this went. You didn't think that the heels were going to win this, did you? Of course not. This was just basically a showcase of the Hall of Famers and the Huggin' Boss and Cat Lady. That's basically all it was. And Cat Lady actually got the win by making Alicia Fox submit in a sharpshooter. In the back, Ember Moon challenges Nia Jax, and they're trying to make it like a rift between their friendship and competition-wise. I'm not falling for that one bit. Come on, just turn Ember heel already, because she's not being appreciated enough. So will it be a wash, rinse, repeat of Charlotte and Becky? Well, fuck, apparently it works. So do that between Sasha and Bayley. Do that between Nia and Ember. Why not? Make shit more personal. Elias. Okay, he plays his little solo. Walk with Elias. Yeah, WWE. He said that he hung out with Ric Flair and he appreciates what he did to Baron Corbin last week. So he reminds us and shows us all the time in Tron. So he actually has a song for Baron Corbin, but since he saw what happened to him earlier, he said he's probably not going to come out here and interrupt me, so he's going to go to him. So he does. He leaves the ring, he goes to the back, he knocks on Baron Corbin's door, but before that, Dana Brooke stops Elias. Is like, can you play me a song? And Elias is like, nope. Poor Dana. But he actually makes it to Baron Corbin's room and knocks on the door. Whoever it is, go away! Alright, and Baron Corbin stays in, and Elias actually plays. Yeah. Fun. Just absolutely fun. He went on about his career could have been something, but nope, it's not. And, like, later on, Baron Corbin actually comes out of the office upset. Elias continues, and of course, he cuts himself off, but he basically called him Stephanie's bitch. Upset, Baron Corbin goes back in his office, but then Elias gets attacked by Jinder Mahal. I'm just like, ugh, poor Jinder. From WWE champion to this. It's sad, really. Baron Corbin, after the attack, comes out and says, yeah, it looks like Jinder, and sends him out. He's like, yeah, your match is next. So Jinder Mahal versus Elias. Jinder Mahal gets beat by Elias. Did you think that Jinder Mahal would beat Elias? Even with both Singh brothers are there, and yeah, didn't matter. Speaking of things that don't matter, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. I'm sick of this fucking team. In a triple threat tag team match versus AOP and the Ascension. Of course, neither of AOP gets pinned. I'm just... Were we supposed to be convinced that the Ascension was going to win this match? No. The Ascension were pretty much the guinea pigs of the taking the loss. And afterwards, AOP just attacks everybody in the ring. Duh. Everyone is taken out by AOP. Duh. Seth Rollins wants an explanation from Dean Ambrose about what he did and why he did what he did. He doesn't get an answer, though, even though Dean Ambrose mocks the Shield's entrance. Those are Seth Rollins' words. Rollins was like, at least when I stabbed you in the back, I faced you like a man and gave you a reason, so why don't you come down here and face me like a man and give me a reason face to face? Ambrose doesn't fall for that, though, even though he had a mic. Yeah, he teased us. He teased everybody. and just walks away, and Seth Rollins was going to chase him, but Dean Ambrose just walks off. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to wait. Nia Jax beats Ember Moon because Tamina's entrance music gets played, and Tamina actually walks out. That's enough of the distraction for Nia Jax to attack and give Ember Moon a leg drop and pin her. Tamina goes up in the ring, stare down with Nia Jax, and then walks away. Alright, fine. Lucha House Party. Lucha House Party against the Revival. Lince Dorado and Kalisto beat the Revival. Let that sink in for a bit. Moving on. Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews. Why? Yeah. Dolph Ziggler even got the microphone because he faces Kurt Angle in the first bracket at the Crown Jewel Best in the World tournament. He actually says that if it wasn't for Kurt Angle, there would be no guys like Dolph Ziggler. He appreciates what he did for collegiate wrestling. He appreciates what he did in the Olympics, winning with a broken freaking neck. He said he appreciates all that, but he's no Dolph Ziggler. And he says that he will prove that he's the best in the world. Alright? And Kurt Angle, it was shown him in the gym, sweating profusely, training, and he went down his accolades as well. And they played a video montage of Kurt Angle as far as his accomplishments and all that. So, first round match. Does Angle still have it? Well, we're going to find out this weekend. So, the Brothers of Destruction come out. Yeah, Brothers of Destruction actually come out, and they say a whole speech about DX, resting in peace, da-da-da-da-da. But DX actually gets called out by the Brothers of Destruction. DX actually comes out. Oh, no, wait, it's Triple H. Triple H alone. And he points to the back, and he's like, ugh. And Shawn Michaels doesn't come out. Kane leaves the ring and tries to go after Triple H. Shawn Michaels is in the ring and gives Undertaker a super kick and runs away when Kane tries to get back into the ring. DX is standing in the aisle. Undertaker sits up. DX looks in fear. And that's basically the end of the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, was this enough Crown Jewel hype to see it and to really fucking care? Was it? At least Brock Lesnar showed up for a confrontation. Okay. DX and the Brothers of Destruction were there for a confrontation. Okay. You had Lashley be put in the tournament. Okay. You have Seth Rollins there, but you know that he's going to get caused a loss by Dean Ambrose in the tournament. Okay. So, it was sort of hyped, but then again, there was a lot taken away with certain matches, like a triple threat tag team match, and the Lucha House Party versus the Revival, Elias versus Jinder, that really didn't mean anything except for Baron Corbin trying to get his revenge. Finn Balor's not in the freaking tournament. Yeah, I guess you can say that they tried to hype this as much as they could, but at the same time, it was still meh. Anyway, that was Raw. What do you think about my opinions about the show? What are your opinions about the show? Do you think my opinions are full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with me? If you're on YouTube, please comment below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that bell for the set of notifications. If you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes, once again, thank you for joining along. Of course, I will watch the event because I am a wrestling fan, and of course, I want to watch it. I'll take it for the team to have all the information I need to do my reviews. I just don't try to look at the results and then just hand them. No, or give my opinions about it. No, I actually watched the show. But, man, hype, quote unquote, hype for Crown Jewel, not much. They had to throw in a couple of women's matches because they remind you there will be no women's matches at Crown Jewel. They just had a women's pay-per-view in order to compensate for that. And I think that Evolution will be better than Crown Jewel at this point in time. Just because Crown Jewel has the Miz in it. Anyway, drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.